My name is Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3, and you are officially listening to the Talk to Me Nice podcast.
All I know is you come to events to feel important. Get your life together properly. I just bought a $200,000 house. Nigga, battle me with property.
On today's episode of Talk to Me Nice, I invited some of my personal favorite battle rappers onto the platform to discuss their beginnings, their currents, and their soon-to-be's. Without further ado, Kidd, DUBB, PDP, are you ready to Talk to Me Nice?
This is LRW3 with the Talk to Me Nice podcast. And today, I got some of my favorite battle rappers here with me. If you all would, introduce yourselves.
PDP with the drum. Shit sounding like the snare section. Hey, Blink, where you at, nigga?
What, man?
As you were, my nigga, I was just hoe checking.
PDP, Town, face of that, 478, Phillip Wright on Facebook, PHILLDAPROPHET on everything else, PHILLDA, prophet like the one in the Bible. I'm from Macon, you nobody, you don't nobody.
It's a fact. Let me get the other people on here and introduce yourselves real quick.
Hey, but off that, cause you ain't safe player, cause I came here feeling like smack with the smoke. Cause I brought haymakers, cause with DUBB on the card, know what's up. Determination up there is brilliant, right? And I came in with a misunderstanding. I gotta bring you an issue, cause I made it a point not to have an off night this time. Shout out to David Young Mitchell, 4-5 on me. 4-5 on me. I'm still David Young Mitchell, so what's the issue? I can't perform with him, don't matter. After these punches, it's the doctors y'all gonna have to worry about how the performance went. What's wrong with them? Collectors item.
The DUBB, determination of Bell's brilliance. You know what I'm saying? Twitter and IG is IAM_DUBB25. Look up on Facebook, DUBB Cut. You know what I'm saying? Wartown, Rookie of the Year. Do this.
Okay.
Let's get it going.
Last but not least, let them know who you are.
I can make a vet look more worse with a kid than Cat Williams. Glide on him. My niggas spied on him. I'm a gangster, so there ain't nothing to slide on him.
Nyheem, man. Instagram and Twitter. Kidd.Nyheem. Facebook. Nyheem L Zion. Wartown shit 912. Savannah, Connesville. Goddamn. Wartown's most improved. I think I hold that title.
Coming off a classic. Who be you on that? Coming off a classic.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna start this. Like I said, I got some questions for you all. I support all y'all. When I was on Prime, when he asked me my questions, every single one of y'all were in my top 10. So any question I ask is coming from a place of love, because I do appreciate what all y'all do. So just to clear that up, any questions is coming from a good place, just so y'all know. So just for people who, so they can understand your point of views, where you all coming from, just let them know, how long have you been battling? How many battles do you have?
Hey, my first battle was. Oh, go ahead.
It's you. Go ahead. The face. You the face, man. Go ahead.
Well, okay. Well, in that case, I've been battling since like late 2017. My first battle was Brain in the one rounder. I got about 22, 23, somewhere along in there, possibly more battles. Yeah, I've been doing it for a while.
The face, before we keep going, so it don't ruin it in the editing. Hey, I think your bandwidth is low, or wherever you sitting at don't have good connection, because it's coming to you slow, and that's gonna affect when you talk, and it may not pop up on the video. So just to make sure you getting your adequate shine. I don't know if you got a better spot to sit at, but it's kind of messing with your connection.
Let me see right here. Oh shit. Hey.
All right. Well, I guess while he handling that, I can't. Man, I would probably say my battles is like in the 20s, maybe low 20s, probably like 21, 22. I can't say exactly. But my first battle started in Savannah. That's why I was born and raised at Seaport Battle League. My first battle was against a nigga named Turtle. Got him out of here. And pretty much, yeah.
Better had got Turtle about it.
right. Pretty much it wasn't even close, but yeah, that was the beginning of it. That was the beginning of my.
Gotcha. Doug, what about you? How many battles you got? How long you been battling?
Shit, me and Kidd started around the same time, probably about 3 years in now. My first battle was Seaport Battle League. I got ducked my first battle. My first official battle was against a dude named Tune Out on Seaport Battle League. Got it probably like 2-1. You say 2-1. But yeah, probably like 3 years now.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask this, man. And if anybody on here tell me you undefeated, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm calling you out. What is your record?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't say I'm undefeated. I just got a lot of debate.
Facts.
I haven't clearly lost.
That part.
I haven't clearly lost the battle with nobody.
You ain't clearly lost a
Outside
battle
of
on anybody.
Oh
I
no,
know my
I didn't take that back.
Well, man.
Ace Jab is my clearest loss. Other than that, I don't have a clear loss to nobody.
All right, so we got one person admitted their clear loss. Who else got a clear loss on here, man?
Clear loss for me. I mean, I choked against Cook the artist and Mike fights.
All right, so that's one. I ain't trying to make y'all look like y'all losing a lot. I just need to hear.
Oh no. That's the thing. Like what Dub said, I got a ton of debatables.
That's a
and that most of them are partially my fault, or mostly my fault for making it debatable. Clear as hell.
All right, you already said one, so we ain't gonna have you name another one. As far as everybody concerned, you got one loss. That's all I need to know. We're not gonna have you list all your losses. That ain't what this is for. Kidd.
It ain't that many.
Yeah, it ain't that many. They don't need to know. Kidd, what's your clearest loss?
Out of what's my clearest loss? My clearest loss, I would probably say DUBB at Wartown. My clearest, like it. Yeah, I would say like my clearest loss. I would say DUBB in Wartown.
I've seen that battle before. It's been a second
That's
since
unofficial.
I watched it. Yeah, that's unofficial, and that's why I wouldn't. That was more exhibition than a true battle, in my opinion. I'm gonna bring this up, and I didn't see the battle. I just heard, so I don't know. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna put you on the spot. As far as the clearest loss, did you beat King Dre?
No, I did.
You didn't. I would think that's your clearest loss. So that DUBB, that's an exhibition.
I mean, I'll say that, but don't beat me up. I ain't trying to be cuz biased and shit, but
hey, that's why I'm the host. That's why, I'm gonna call him out. Don't worry, I got it. Now, I'm gonna start with Kidd because I just did that to Kidd. What's your clearest win?
My clearest win, it was against a nigga named ETG.
Facts. I was there.
I was there. My cousin was on that card. I like that. ETG, though, I remember that battle because you was wilding in that. ETG had a fire first, and he had a fire first.
And what was crazy about it that nobody knew was that was my first time on the trap, and that was all his people.
That's a fact. You was wilding. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, you did your thing on that battle. All right, what y'all? We got two other people on the phone. What's your clearest win?
It's between ETG and Message.
ETG, man, I'm gonna have to get you on this podcast because they calling you out. Everybody's saying
I would say Message though.
Yeah, I would definitely say Message.
I'm gonna say this. I was not there. I came in after. I showed up to the event. I came in after that battle. you can tell a lot about how a battle went just by how that person seems after the battle. I don't know what she did to message, but he didn't look like it went well, if we gonna be honest. Salute the message. This is not a shot at you. But I'm just going off of
Yo,
body language. That's not an opinion. That's just how you looked after the battle. So I don't know. That everybody was saying it was a body. I wasn't there. I don't know if it was a body or not. But message admits that loss. And battle
bro.
rap, battle rap confidence, they will never admit a loss if they can argue it. So if I can't even argue it, yeah,
Oh, he admitted out.
it might have got a little
He
dark.
admitted out, bro. They was telling me to stop rapping in the middle of my round.
So that's I
They
would
were like, you
agree.
ain't gotta finish it. I was like, yes, I do.
Yeah,
But it's cool.
I wasn't there, but yeah, I would agree with that one. I don't have any argument to that just based off what I seen after that. Dub, what's your clearest win?
PDP.
Nah, shit, it's tough to say, bro. But
PDP.
I'm gonna go with my first battle, bro. Like nobody knew what to expect. Like in my first battle, I rebutted him every round, and like he stumbled in the last 2 rounds.
I think I might
I'm gonna
have
say
been
my
there.
first battle.
I don't know if I was there for your first battle, but I think my cousin was on the call and he said it was your first battle in Savannah. Yeah, nah, you was
Yeah.
even. Yeah, I didn't know that was your first battle. My cousin told me
What?
afterwards because I was like, "Yo, he had experience, bro. He looked like he comfortable. He looked like he putting on a show." So that's crazy. That was your first battle, man. Because you look comfortable then. I knew you was gonna be a problem already.
I ain't really ill with it. I say I'm Deadpool, cause they say I die a lot, but I regenerate, learn from my mistakes, come back with 238 blasted mannequins. Yeah, bitch, simply put, I'm still killing.
Yeah, right.
I said a real villain. A real villain. I ain't choose this shit, it chose me. Say you had a funny feeling? Well, instead of trying to keep your ear to the streets, you should have paid more attention to them cold feet. Cause I got my shooters on standby. They waiting for that phone ring. Donald Trump. Yeah, bitch, we got Big Macs waiting for your whole team.
Dub, I got a question for you, and I'm saying this. I'm gonna preference this by like I tell anybody who asks me, you are my favorite battle rapper, other than my cousin, because I think he the GOAT. I'm biased. I will admit that. You cannot change my mind. Shout out to Def Dealer. Other than him, though, you are my
Oh, for
favorite.
sure.
You are one of my favorite battle rappers. I'm gonna ask you
That's
this,
respect, bro.
and this is a question I could ask PDP as well. I see you all on cards. Feels like every other weekend.
Right.
Are you taking too many battles?
For me, no, like writing for me is like easy. Like 'cause I don't go into it trying to beat my opponent or whatever. Like I go into it trying to beat me, like my last performance. So if I sit here and worry about a opponent or what he gonna say, like you can't predict what nobody's gonna say. Like you can come close, but you never know what they're gonna say. And then like, you know what I'm saying, watching some of the top dudes in this, I saw Rum say like, bro, you can't sit here and worry about a crowd. Like you can't please everybody. So I just write to outdo myself. So I'm pretty straight on. I don't be taking too many.
What about you, PDP? Are you taking too many battles?
I actually slowed down. I slowed down because like y'all gonna hear me references in my KT battle that KT and Chris have helped me a lot as far as like taking so many battles at one time to the point where one, it dilutes my pen because instead of having a whole shit ton of fire shit for one dude, so you could be like every fucking bar, you got to spread it out between other motherfuckers. So that's why I could have took a battle between, you know what I'm saying, my last battle in KT. I said, no.
That's a point.
You
I'm
know,
glad you brought that up because I was about to wait for you to finish, and I was gonna ask that to both of you all because I think both of you all are extremely talented. But there's only so much you can be creative. If you got 10 battles, you got to spread that across 10 battles. That's what I was about to ask. Sometimes it's too many. Like, yeah, you might can get material for everybody, but is that material the best if you would that be the same great material if you only had, let's say, 4 battles? And you didn't have to spread it. You could just put it to 4. Would you have better performances? Would you have better material? Not to say that you don't have good material because you all do, but do you think it
I
could
would
be
say
another level?
take one. Like, don't take no more than one in a month's time, or at least 2 months span, because the simple fact of I mean, only reason I do it now because my obligations to Wartown and my obligations to the Gates. The Gates is only a 1 round. So my next battle on the Gates gonna be done.
I'm glad you cleared that up because I was about to say PDP. I've seen you on 3 flyers. It felt like in 3 weeks. So
yeah, 1 round is easy for me. I can write those in a couple of days and be done. Hell, I can learn that 1 round on the way to the venue.
Fuck your girl, Hurricane. Try me. The only thing she be earning is her a flame, Hurricane. Head shot on the news, give her a name, Hurricane. You smell the coke cause she died, it's Hurricane, Hurricane. Head shot to the cat, give her a cane.
the $1 million question everybody want to know, PDP, why are you the face?
Because I am. Nobody has come in this bitch like me. Like, honestly, like, the reason I say I'm the face is like, okay, I watch wrestling a lot, right? So John Cena is a 16-time champion, right? When John Cena walks in right now, he ain't got to hold not 1 belt. He ain't got to hold no chain, no title, no nothing. He still, 1, he's a champ. 2, he respected because of who he is and the shit he's done. He been there 15, he was there 15 years on top. You know what I'm saying? He done lost. Yeah, he done lost. But at the same time, he stayed there. He made his brand. Everybody, when Cena's on TV, you watch.
Let me ask you this then to play devil's advocate then. Are you the face because of longevity or are you the face because of talent?
Both. I'm the most well-rounded nigga on the roster. Honestly, like not to be cocky, like everything that everybody can do, I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, I don't know what to say. Like I started calling out 6 before him and Ian was set up. I never got a shot at just being the best because I don't know. Politics, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But when I just know when I step in that venue, niggas like, oh, PDP, we waiting to see your battle. You know what I'm saying? Every time I step foot in a venue, they ready to see me. Half the time I ain't got a promo about it. Them niggas, oh yeah, we ready to see what PDP gonna do. We ready to see what PDP gonna do. When people battle me, the shit different standing in front of me. Because I just bring something different to the table. You know you're gonna get name flips, but you don't know I got intangibles, like my performance. You don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But I can fuck around and sneak some pen shit in there. You won't re-expect, like, wait, this nigga actually got a pen. Or, you know what I'm saying? But then on top of that, outside of battle rap, bro, I gave the whole league a makeover. Every time you see Wartown logo, you see me. I made that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that elevated the graphics. I'm the one that elevated everything to the point where it is now. You know what I'm saying? When nobody doing no promo videos to the level I was doing them before I showed up. You know what I'm saying? Me, Travis, and Brain brought trolling, all that shit. Bro, we set this bitch on fire when we came in. Brain, you know what I'm saying, kind of had this little fall off. Travis kept choking. Being honest, they're my bros, but hey, we know our struggles. We talk about that shit all the time. But now, you know what I'm saying? I think them 2 boys ready to come back up so we could be like the 3 kings of this shit.
Let me ask you this though, because like you PDP brought up the wrestling analogy that he's John Cena, he was the title holder. If we gonna use the wrestling analogy, you only as good as your last match, which means if you was the champion and you lose, you are no longer the champion. Which means if you were the face and you lose, you are no longer the face. So my question.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
You brought up the wrestling analogy. Now you can't say John Cena is a 16-time world champion, if I remember correctly, which means John Cena lost the championship 16 times at the same time. So if John Cena, if he's no longer the champion, he can't still walk around and say, I know I lost. I'm still the champion, though. There's a new champion.
No. I don't claim to be the champion because Ace is clearly the champion. But the face, you can't take the face, huh? I'm breaking up.
How are you the face? How are you the face still? If let me ask you this, and I mean this with all true respect, because you put the pain in. But if there's a Wartown champion, and that's the face, he won the championship. That's the face right now. If we talking about currently, if we're talking about longevity, who should be the face? I'm gonna argue devil's advocate because I do think you put your work in. Somebody could argue EMB would then be the face based off your criteria because he's been here forever. He's also put in the pain and now he's also elevating somewhere else. What would be your response to somebody said that?
Let me give you a nugget. You know why I started calling myself face? The
Tell us.
the ruffle feathers, because I felt like I wasn't getting the respect I deserved. I wouldn't get none of the recognition I deserve. So I just thought, look, fuck, I'm gonna give myself the fucking recognition I deserve. And if y'all don't like it, I'm gonna prove that shit. I'm gonna every time I go out from now on, I'm gonna punish whoever the fuck in front of me until they agree with me. Because I'm sick of it. Like every time I look around, this person was getting a shot. This person was getting a shot. My biggest battle to date is fucking polo.
Yeah, that's kind of
polo.
crazy.
Out of 20-something battles, my biggest battle is polo. While you got niggas that's battling 4 battles, 5 battles, and getting trays.
You really thought you could see me after you saw me? Not on past tense. 10 in your face like a bandit. Tragic. Tragic. Because I just came to make a big point. Magic. Havoc. Made it to where you can't breathe. I just came to make a big point. Magic, havoc. Made it to where you can't breathe when you see heat. And once I get the sun and point, I see P3 to the back. Let's go! Hey! Once I get let's go! Let's go! Once I get the sun and point, and I see P3 to the back of his dome. And it's gonna hurt too, P. Kidney stones.
All right, so we had to stop real quick to get everybody back good. So we just ended the conversation. If I remember correctly, PDP said he put in the pain, he put in the work, unlike some, not to be named by me, what he said, some battlers, 4 battles in, and they battling Chef Trash. Now, I don't know, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I do see there's an upcoming card where there's a battler, a rookie, battling Chef Trash. But those 2 things happen to have anything to do with each other.
I'm not in management anymore.
With your lame ass, I load and spray clips, a young nigga paving the way for this rapper. But it makes sense, he didn't believe what I said to meant. When I said I spray clips, leave his face dead in the concrete to show him what pavement. Now is that street enough? No, I'm still talking. Long strip with the quarter sack for the mill sparking. Stay in your lane, cause the last nigga who rode into me got outlined in white chalk. I jumped off the curb, lift, twist, and kick, and watched this sidewalk. You a lame ass.
All right, y'all heard it from himself. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Take from that as you take from that. All right, let's go ahead. I should have asked this earlier, but I'm letting y'all controlling the conversation. I like the energy. What's the hardest line each one of y'all have ever said to somebody? Yeah, definitely.
I give you mine off rip. My all-time hardest bar was when I whole check Blick at ABR. Oh my God! But somebody called that one of the biggest moments in Southern battle rap history. Cause Blick was outside talking shit about my skinny jeans I had on that day. It was rookies versus vets up in ABR. Yachty had called me out, and so in the middle of I had the spot originally planned for Smooth the Jug Man, and I told him about it. But Blick was talking so much shit, and he was narcissistic with it. So I said, PDP with the drum. Shit sound like the snare section. Hey Blick, where you at, nigga? And nigga to my what, man? What? As you were, my nigga, I was just whole checking the whole building. Right. Like the whole building. Rap now. That's funny.
Yeah, that's fire. That is a fire line. That's a fire line. Who next? What's your hardest line, man?
You can go, Doug.
Me personally, it's against the guy who on here. Me versus PDP.
Let me say it before you. Is it the entanglement line?
No, that could be up there.
I'm finna say, I ain't gonna lie. I like that one.
Scope can hit you from a distance. When you come outside, no good morning, just morning once I put you in.
Oh, I forgot that one. That was hard. PDP, PDP, you on the phone, but I'm gonna keep the same energy, yo. He hit you in the mouth with that one. He hit you in the mouth. Yeah, that was hard. Kid.
I couldn't even say from that. Like, yeah, that was nice.
Kid, what's your hardest line you ever said to somebody?
Because one wrong move in this battle could get you killed, but relax. Because Kidd is on his ADHD medication. I'm holding
Still. Okay. Go ahead. Talk.
Taking this battle.
This nigga choke all 3 rounds. Posted still. Don't think McDonald's. Y'all gonna fuck around and give Travis his own meal deal.
Yeah, that was a fire. Shout out you and you coming off a fire battle with you and Travis, man. And I'm gonna say this right now, as far as that battle goes, both of you all's hardest round was the first to me. After that, it's preference. It's a 2-1 either way. I wouldn't argue either side of it, honestly. But that first round was crazy. Everything else, that all determines what you like, what you want to do. 2-1. All right, so we established you guys can rap. You guys are amazing. You got hard punchlines. You done hurt feelings with your words. What's the hardest line somebody said against you? And don't act like ain't nobody ever said nothing fire to you.
I'm gonna say Al for me.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, for me, it's your cuz, bro. Al hit me with a my real name is Jarvis.
I know the line.
He basically did like a kid. He did like a kid, like taking my kid reference, and we're gonna see what Jarvis Ward's worth. I was like, oh man.
Out of Dev Deal, that's the GOAT. You can't argue with me. Don't waste your time. He's the GOAT to me. Hey, I'm gonna keep the same energy, Dub. I don't think you lose often, but I'd be lying if I didn't think I'm biased. So don't even waste your time coming back. I think Cuz got you 2-1 in that battle.
I got you.
But of course, what else would I say? So it ain't worth arguing with me on that. But that is a fire. And to keep the same energy, Dub had a fire line in that battle when it was like, what was it? Get the stick banging on the roof like the neighbors come.
Yeah.
That was a fire battle. Of course, I got 2-1 my cuz, but that's the GOAT. I'm not saying nothing else. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, that's a stick banging at your roof. You too loud in the apartment.
Yeah, that was fire. All right, I got 2 more people on the line. What is the hardest line somebody said against you?
What's crazy is my favorite, and in my personal opinion, was the hardest line was against ETG. When he said, me and about 5 of my niggas each take turns stabbing Kidd in his medulla. What the fuck? So y'all really gonna sit here and watch me stab this kid? R.I.P. to Junior. And I was like, oh my God, that boy wigged with that bar.
Yeah, ATG, I remember that because ETG in his 1 round he got off, I was like, damn, Kid gonna have to fight. But it was 1 round. So after that, it just got quiet. So
I ain't gonna lie. It was like more of a taking the wind out of my sales moment against Travis. Cause he had done choked like the first 2 rounds already, but that 3rd round, that nigga said, so I don't want to hear nothing else about popping the tech about you. Rap about being a good father and husband. That's what I respect about you. Like,
nigga, see, I'm so sick of you bitches docking my skills. I'm an actual killer. You won't rectangle with me, but what's next to my quadrilateral niggas? Keep it going. Stay on. Keep it going. You won't rectangle with me, but what next to my quadrilateral niggas? They don't want me to calm down. They want my mind to warp and twist. Might be reversing life by putting the butterfly back in the cocoon. But I let everything butterfly when I let the metamorphosis fix. Nigga, your mom's daughter gave me the green like the smack after my dick was in a photosynthesis. You gonna end up like a 16-year-old get shot at a grown folks club. You gonna regret letting your big homie get you in this bitch.
Kid, I'm putting you on the spot. And I gotta put you on the spot for this one because it's gonna lead into my question afterwards. Now, I'm gonna preface this question with I noticed in battle rap, and y'all can agree or disagree. If you don't agree, let me know. But I noticed in battle rap, people don't really care about the truth if the lie sound better.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. You absolutely fucking right with that.
So I'm gonna ask you this because I saw something recently. So I'd be wrong not to ask because where I saw it from is your upcoming opponent, which means it's likely to be an angle on you. So we're gonna give you a chance to jump ahead of it. What's this BB gun situation? Can we get a backstory on it?
Damn
Did
right.
that actually happen?
Damn right. I'm glad you asked me that, bro. This is not no hate. I've been waiting to say this. So now niggas, bro, my background good. My background good. If you go to my city, every like where I'm from, bro, like it's nothing but family down there. From north, south, east to west, bro. Like it's nothing but family down there. I'm good. You see what I'm saying? So I said all that to say, you know, once I had moved to Hinesville. I had just moved to Hinesville. And like being some young niggas at the time, you know, we used to go over there with our BB guns and shit. We used to, you know, in the neighborhood. So someone had made a post and I was like, yeah, niggas don't know about when we used to shoot the BB guns in the neighborhood. And he screenshotted that, but it goes to show how deep you have to go to find something on a nigga. I was commenting on something that somebody said about us back in the day as kids, bro. As kids, as God is my witness. You see what I'm saying? Like,
now, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. And because let me get a yes and no without the context. Did you put something on your mama?
I did, yeah.
So yes or no, is that a fair angle? Whether it's true or not, because battle rap don't care about the truth. Is that a fair angle to use on you?
No.
Why not?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because for one, like what I was referencing to was from 2014. This was 2018. It was 2018 I did that. But we were talking about something from 2014.
Now I gotta play devil's advocate. We've already established that battle rap does not care about the truth if the lie is better. So if that happened, it doesn't matter when it happened. Is it a fair angle? Is it the truth isn't the question. In battle rap, is that a fair angle?
Yeah, because that sounds crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
So that
because I know how I would be looking at it from the opposite side. So like damn. But
yeah, people like they don't really care about the truth, but it's like what you said, you got to dig that deep to try to find something. If that's what they got to do, that's what they got to do. But I think I said it in a battle. I was like, when you got it out the mud, expect dirt on your name. You know somebody gonna find. So if you got to go to 2014 when I was a kid running around the block being crazy, if you look far enough on anybody's life, you gonna find something. Ain't nobody been 100% right in everything they ever did. But if we talking about battle rap, that is a fair angle, and that's probably something you're gonna have to deal with if we just being honest about it.
Look. At the end of the day, a nigga totally forgot because I didn't know what he was talking about. This is a Facebook comment we're talking about.
Yeah, he definitely doing his research though. So hey, I hope you ready for that because he clearly
that nigga wants your head, cuz.
That's if he going down hard, he doing his research. So I hope you got your rounds ready.
Nixon, we kill him. Yeah, we about to end this. Taking everything, even down to what y'all sporting goods. Yeah, the academy about to go out of business. See, right.
Believability. What is believability in battle rap? And is it a valid critique on somebody's ability? Like, if you are a fire writer, but I don't believe a word that comes out your mouth, does that affect that battle?
Once again, it goes back to wrestling. The package. Are you a full package? Like, okay, so when DUBB talks, when DUBB say some big shit, like when he moved me out of the way, you believe that shit because he a big motherfucker. When he say I'll beat your ass, you believe that nigga. Know what I'm saying? I was like when Kidd.Nyheem, I sparred with the nigga, but is it not a different animal standing in front of King Drake? Does that nigga not have like a certain aura about him? Like the wild shit he say, certain shit sound like he would do that shit for real. Am I right? Am I lying?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out King Drake.
So what I'm saying is, I'm almost done. So what I'm saying is, and when I say stuff, I try. It ain't no try. I say it with the conviction because I've been there. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Niggas like they'll say something to me. Oh, how you a pastor and a gangster? I'm like, nigga, I'm from Macon. If you talk to any nigga from my hood, a nigga where I'm from, they'll tell you every Sunday we was in church with grandma, auntie, or somebody. Probably later on that day, we probably knocking a nigga out on the block. Bro, we don't. It sounds like a weird flip flop. Go back in there. Go back in there. But yeah, that sounds like a weird comparison to make. But I'm just telling my truth. So when I say the preacher stuff, I can say it with conviction as being authentic with it because I live it. But when I say, boy, I will punch you in the face, or I will shoot you in the face, I mean it.
That's a fact.
I mean every word I say, you can hear it in my voice. So,
that's a fact. Two things can't be true at once. I could be in church on Sunday and I could punch you. I could walk right outside and punch you in your mouth. So that's a fact. Dog, what's your opinion on believability?
I mean, that's tough, bro. Like, who are you to tell me what I did ain't true? Like, you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said with Kidd, is the lie better? You know what I'm saying? Every person ain't gonna stand on their 10.
Facts.
Then you know what I'm saying? So it's like you might have a dude in there who really standing on his 10 when he say it, but he might be a small dude, and you like, man, you ain't gonna do
easy R.
You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that he might have done that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, prime example, like you said, Easy R's a small dude, but who are you to tell him if he do say something where it's like, man, you know this man ain't big enough to bust a grape. Like,
that goes back to my.
That.
I'm glad you said that.
You know
See, that's again, who cares about the lie if the truth better? Easy R, not to focus on him, but since y'all brought him up, Easy R is small and he may punch you in the mouth. That may be the truth, but we care. Battle rap already established. If the lie is better, I don't care. So until Easy R punch somebody in the mouth in front of you, if he say he gonna punch you in the mouth, you don't believe him.
You don't believe it, yeah, right.
So
that's now, what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's
now once he punched somebody in the mouth, and the next time he say he gonna punch you in the mouth, he has earned that believability. He has shown you he will punch you in the mouth. So that's the little difference. I just want to see what y'all felt about believability.
I'm gonna have him laid up in ICU, hooked up to brain monitors, checking the functions. I'll literally turn you into a critical thinker. But this, you a critical thinker, see, but this is all off respect. You know I ain't lying, no. So when I kill him while you with his chick, it's the same respect. Cause I can't shoot my shot at your girl while you gone. She just gonna think of me with terror. Cause that memory, she gonna keep with her forever. I'm talking world torn apart every time she think of me. Somebody gonna always have to get her together, because you know, to get her is together, nigga, round two.
Now, let me ask you this, because everybody here has pretty much established themselves, and I'm seeing you all have battled all over the place, but would it be fair at this point to assume you all have established yourself as a member of the Wartown roster?
I am Wartown.
So, with that, what is the advantage of joining or being affiliated with one battle league? What does that gain to just say, yo, I'm with them? What does that do for you?
It's kind of saying that, okay, cool. I got one home, and I can build here. I can build a resume here. I can build stock here to the point where I can, you know what I'm saying, say that, okay, this is home. This is where I made my mark, and this is what feeds me. This is where the plates come from. This is where the food comes from. Like, so I don't have to work for nothing. I don't have to work for nothing. Shit, I'm sorry. I get distracted easy. Shit. But I don't have to work for nothing here. Well, that's the way it's supposed to work.
Let me ask you this then. I got to play devil's advocate, just not to cut you off. If you can get everything you need from one league, why are you on multiple leagues?
Exposure.
So again, if that one league can't give you everything you need, why tie yourself to that one league?
No, I'm saying it's not so much a tie. It's just like a base, home league. You know what I'm saying? Base, like you go out to go out to promote.
PDP, can I interrupt you, bro, real quick?
Go ahead.
I was basically gonna say, like, yes, PDP, but also like when those leagues are not calling you, you still getting called where you allow me to eat at. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm here now. You see what I'm saying? Like, and when I make it to the top, off of what you've been feeding me, so the looks could get more on me, when I make it to the top, I'm gonna say, hey, Wartown. You see what I'm saying?
And
Like
shout-
Wartown, and then
yeah.
and then niggas who's fan.
And shout out Wartown. This isn't nothing directly to Wartown at all. It's just a question for any, if you would have been attached to any league. Let me ask you this, because you said, yo, when they not booking, when when nobody else is calling, they gonna call. In the words of the great Vada Fly, if you cooking, they booking. If they not calling you, it's because you haven't put a performance worth calling for. That means you haven't put a performance worth calling for anywhere. Gates of the Garden ain't calling you if you ain't fire. URL ain't calling you ain't fired. You know who else not gonna call if you done had 4 chokes in a row and it don't look like you progressed at all?
Wartown.
They not calling you either. So you're saying, well, I got a fallback plan, which may be true. And they may, because if you got a home league, maybe they may give you 1 or 2 more chances another league wouldn't give you. But at the end of the day, if you keep messing up, sooner or later, you're not getting that look from them either. So what exactly does tying yourself to one roster truly guarantee you, other than maybe 1 extra pity battle? Because if you fire,
a place to sharpen your skills.
Only if you're doing something worth sharpening. If you show up at Wartown and you trash, if you show up at Gates of the Garden and you trash, you only have so many chances before they stop calling.
Like that. Dre said, as long as the niggas pay, they get a spot. They pay for their spot.
That may be true to a certain extent, but again, at a certain point, business, you got to make a business decision. If you're showing up and you're not putting good performances, you might have paid me $200, but somebody may see you on the card and realize, nah, man, I ain't trying to see him. I ain't coming no more. So after a while, you may start costing business. So again, unless you paying enough for me to feel like I sold out the event, and even if nobody here, sooner or later, whether or not you're a roster member or not, you can say you roster all day, but if your talent don't equal a battle, you're not getting the battle on your home league. You're not getting the battle on another league. You won't be battling. The only thing that gets you is maybe 1 extra pity battle. And at the end of the day, do you want to battle just because he feels sorry for you?
So let me ask you, what
I don't know how
are you
that feels, but yeah.
What are you getting at with that?
My question is just because I see a lot of battlers who really tie, and this again, not to Wartown salute.
Right.
But it's just I see a lot of battlers always like, yo, this is my league. I'm doing this and that. And I'm just like, well, why? What exactly are you getting from this league? Like, what exactly is this one league providing you to the point that you want to tie yourself to just this one place? What exactly do you gain that you could not gain elsewhere? Because if you're saying, well, I still want to jump around and get exposure. If that's the league that you're getting tied to, should that not be able to provide everything you need? Should that not be your one-stop shop? And if it's not, then why are you tied to it?
Hey y'all, he dropping gems.
If I'm just saying, if that's like saying, yo, I love my wife, I'm getting married, but my wife can't do everything I need, so I got my girlfriend on the side. Why are you married then?
Right.
That's just my question.
That's different. That's way different.
I mean, I'll jump in. I feel like the home league thing is just more so about. I feel like you said with the business thing, nobody wants to see like if you sit here and say, "Oh man, I do this on my own. I just go from league to league." A lot of league owners gonna look at you like, "What?" But if you sit here and say you came from XYZ league. In a business sense, it's like, oh, okay, he come from somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody backing him. So let me give him a shot.
Devil's advocate on that. Then are you getting that opportunity based off your talent, or are you getting that opportunity based off the name? And would you rather prefer
the name, but the talent gonna get you there. Gonna make you stay.
But again, if you're talented yourself, you're getting that look regardless. Devil's advocate, Chef Trez. Name his home league. Name how many battles.
I mean, he kind of jumped home league. I mean, he was at one point he was spit that heat.
Where's he at now?
And after that, I don't really think he had no.
He didn't have one.
He was ABR. Then he was URL. He not nothing now.
Point being, you don't know where he's at, but you see him on every card.
Right.
He's not affiliated anywhere.
Right.
If Chef Trez,
he's his own brand now.
He's his own brand. So let me ask you
this.
He's
on brand. Yeah.
If Chef Trez has 5 battles that are trash in a row, where is he going?
And they still gonna book him?
They still gonna book
I
him.
mean, they still gonna book him off
Just
the
'cause-
name
just
now.
'cause
Off the
of what he
name.
might
As
do.
the name now, yeah.
Just
Off
As a
the
name,
name, bro.
I will
Yeah.
agree with that. I will acknowledge that point. That as a name at this point, but even then, your name only holds so much for so long before you have to deliver something. Now that goes back
That's
to
true.
T-Rex.
you may get T-Rex is a legend. So unless you're in the top 1% of battle rap, you can't use that argument.
Yeah,
Eventually,
because T-Rex still is URL still.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
so.
eventually,
Right.
eventually something has to meet. The talent has to meet at some point, and if it doesn't, you will be gone eventually. This is my point.
Right.
I just wanted to see what is the true advantage of just saying, "Hey, I'm with them." If you still got to go elsewhere, because if you with them, if that's your gang, you can't be a blood on Tuesday, but hey, hey, the Crips got to look for me on Thursday. I'm gonna go chill with them, but I'm gonna be back because y'all, I still roll with y'all. So I'm just seeing what exactly was that, and sometimes shit, just
On
be
top of
honest.
that, though, but on top of that, I'm sorry to cut you off, but on top of that, you gotta do what's best for you. I'm saying
So
you gotta do what's best from a business standpoint because at the end of the day, you're your own brand. So therefore, if I choose to attach my brand solely with Wartown and Wartown's not doing what I need them to do, find other opportunities on my own.
So then, how strong is that affiliation? Because you just said it's business on both sides. So why am I attaching myself to you if it's all business? That's the thing. I can be affiliated with you. Like, yo, yeah, I be on Wartown all the time. That don't mean I just got to say, yo, I'm Wartown roster. Just because I rock with y'all.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's business. So if
Yeah.
we as good as the business is. So if the business is good, you give me everything I need, then I'm with you. If the business don't make sense for either side, guess what? That side is out.
It's not a business thing for me, though. It's more of a personal thing. I'm
And
not there because I'm getting paid or because this and that. I'm there because I love it. Because I helped build that bitch myself. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and see
I felt
that's
like I helped.
and that's a fact, and you did, and that's why your decision, and there's no wrong decision. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to make y'all answer like there's a fact. It's all opinion. But the thing is, like you said, it's personal, and that's fine. If you're there for personal, that's fine. You're there for personal reasons. That doesn't mean it makes any more business sense than it did. It just means I'm here for a personal reason, and that's fine. But even then, you're here for personal, but you're still on every other league. So business wise, you're still only but so affiliated with them. So
Right.
but not to argue.
That point on the great debates.
I hear what you're saying as far as like Clone, like having a say so. But like I'm a Washington member and like my thing is right now, like I feel like I'm starting to see the upper, if you want to call it that, the upper echelons of Atlanta. But Reggie P, I battled Reggie P in a different league. And you know what I'm saying? I did that on my own, even being under Wartown. Like I battled Reggie P in Tennessee. And he's considered one of the names or whatever you want to call it, one of the guys in Atlanta. You know
Let me
what I'm
ask you
saying?
this
So it
then.
just kind of depends.
Let me ask you this then. If the point of a home league you all told me was to get good looks and to make sure they take care of you. If you got your best
Right.
look on your own, why are you a roster member somewhere?
I mean, I think the roster, I think just being on the roster, like I said, it becomes like a business thing. Like I said, when you look at the top three as far as battle rap goes, you got URL, KOTD, and RBE. Like they have a established amount of dudes to where it's like, oh, I'm going after RBE dude, or I want that dude off
I-
Smack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta disagree with KOTD, URL. Well, not URL necessarily, and RBE, because 9 times out of 10, KOTD is taking URL talent that it took from other
Right,
places, which means
right.
like they don't have a roster necessarily, but if everybody stayed attached to their home leagues, they would never throw events. So clearly they have a card
Right.
full of people who's willing to move around. And you just
Right.
said your best look was offside of your home league that you got on your
Right.
own. So where does your league tie back into, hey, this
Like-
is why I'm affiliated if it's business from
Like
a
you
business
said, I
standpoint?
think like you said, I think it goes to like having the talent too, though. Like
Talent's gonna win out
like I
regardless.
said, the home league more so. Like I said, like it's cool to hear you say, "Oh, I'm doing this on my own," But with league owners and like them being how it is, when you get into the business side of it, they'll take a guy who's coming from a league versus saying, "Oh, you just out here doing this." Right now, that's the climate of it anyway. Not saying you can't do it on your
Correct.
own, or just the
Yes.
climate
Kind
of
of like
battle rap.
buying a
This
house
is
and you need a bank to finance you.
You are absolutely.
Yeah, you might. That's a fact. But you saying you need a bank to finance you. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you got bad credit, that bank ain't financing you. That goes back to
Exactly.
if you fire.
If
That
you
goes
do
back.
bad business,
If you fire, you fire. If I got 800 credit score, they don't care where I came from. They gonna give me this
right.
house. They don't care if I've been. They don't care if I got a 500 credit score and it's been proven I don't pay my bills, but I know so and so and they got good credit. I don't care about that. I'm still not giving you the house. So what does the league matter though then? If either way, you
Right.
just said talent's gonna win out, not the
I
cosign.
mean, so I say this too, like even without the cosign, like I feel like the leagues also put you in eyes that might take you longer to get to on your own.
Now,
Like I don't like me personally.
Absolutely
I'll
right.
give Clone the credit. I'll give Clone the credit. Like I don't get in front of John without being on Wartown as fast if I wasn't on
you
Wartown.
finally answered
I
my
don't. You know
you
what I'm
finally
saying?
answered my question. What are you gaining? You just gained a direct connection that you could not get on your own, is what you're saying.
As
That
fast, I would say as fast. Like I feel like that connection was made way faster with having that home league front versus me doing it on my own. I feel like it would have took me longer to get there on my own. Not saying I can't get there, but I think that just speeded up the process,
That's a fact. I
in my
respect that.
opinion.
And to be clear, ain't nothing wrong with being on a roster. I think we kind of stayed on this topic a little long, but ain't
Right,
nothing wrong with
right,
being on
right.
a roster. I just wanted to know from a standpoint of a battler, what is the opportunity? What do you gain by affiliating yourself with one? All right, so but let's change because we've been having these same. We need to get done. This is ain't nobody proud. This is an interesting podcast. Maybe somebody gonna watch it the whole way through. I don't know because this thing is kind of long. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah,
All right. What's more important, winning in the room or on camera?
camera.
What's y'all opinions on that?
yeah. I'm Cameron too. I feel like it's way more eyes that's gonna watch it than being in the building.
That's
But
a
And they
fact.
gonna see stuff you didn't get to the room.
but on the flip side of that, they're not gonna watch it if it ain't been talked about in the room.
That's not necessarily
Yeah,
true,
that's
but
not necessarily true. It all depends. That's true to sometimes. That's not true, but it all.
If it was crazy in the
cause you
downtown,
always
let's say
got
it's
a
gonna be
fan
crazy
base.
on camera.
You
Yeah,
always got a fan base outside of the building
that's a
that's gonna
fact.
watch.
I feel like if it's crazy in the room, like PDP said, it will elevate it because people are gonna be like, "Yo, he left Earth, y'all for real." That's like just kid, for
Right.
example, you and Travis. I heard y'all left Earth, so when it came out, okay. Now don't get me wrong, I may have watched it sooner or later, but as soon as it came out and I heard that, I'm clicking on it immediately. So it does elevate it, but
Right.
at the same time, I may have watched it regardless, but it does elevate it. Now let me ask y'all this. And this is like we about to finish up now because we just need to. What is a sign a battler is losing the battle? What is a telltale sign that you are losing that battle?
His confidence is gone.
What's y'all answers?
Like he got like when you spit. Okay, put it like this. Okay, I'll take DUBB for example. My first round came out cooking. Then when he spit, I was like, okay, might be debatable, maybe debatable. That second round, because I knew I had my third in the tuck. That second round, like he just kicked my ass. So I got to fight back. When you put yourself in fight back mode, you might be losing the battle. when you,
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
Kid, though.
I think it's more so like when you get to the point where you start looking for stuff like, hey, time, how much time? Are you looking back like, hey, is he done yet? Or that's not even fire. Like you start talking through their round, like, bro, that wasn't even that fire. Like, I think you know you losing then. Because if you confident in your material, it shouldn't get to you that point that bad. But if you know you losing, you like, hey, bro, time, bro. Man, bro, that wasn't even tough, right? Like you start asking all these million questions to everybody else and shit. You looking for validation to say it's not tough. You know you losing at that point.
Kid, what's your opinion on that? How you know
What was the
somebody's
question?
losing? How do you know a battler is losing that battle?
You could usually tell in their face, like in their demeanor, like when they on stage, like because if a nigga getting bombed on and he's not, like Dub said, and he's not confident in his round, you're gonna see it all in his face. Like you'll be able to tell by just it's just I don't know. It's more so.
Would y'all? Let me ask you this: would y'all agree with if you get emotional in the battle, you lose that battle?
No.
Reason being,
depends on what's being said and how you take it. Like,
and you never know like what the nigga talking about. Like
exactly.
You see what I'm saying? The nigga could have came. Your mama died yesterday, but you doing the battle, and that nigga come with some disrespectful mama shit.
I'm finna beat your ass.
Exactly.
Now I bring that up, and it's funny you just said that, PDP, because I gotta put you on the spot. Let me preference this by saying I had you 2-1 in this battle, but devil's advocate, I have to play it. Ben's got you emotional, and I remember he did, because I remember you saying I don't even want to rap. I should just beat your ass.
No. I said I didn't even really want to battle you. I wanted to beat your ass.
The fact,
and I did.
But that goes back to from somebody who's just watching. Again, I had you winning, so I'm not arguing from my viewpoint. But if I'm just somebody and they say, whoever looks like it's affecting them the most, which is what you all basically just said, if it looks like it's affecting you, if I'm just somebody who walked in, I ain't got no context on nothing, and I just see you saying, I really just want to beat your ass. If you were not you, would you walk in and say he looked like he losing?
No.
How would you not think that?
Because I paid attention to the troll and how the shit went. Because like if you pay attention to like the promo for the battle, it was all Benz talking a lot of personal shit. He came out of left field with I didn't know this nigga from Sugar the Shit. He came in talking about my ex-wife, my kids, my life, and then I don't know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? This was before we was even thought about set up the battle. I didn't want to battle. I told Clone I didn't want to battle. I'd rather fight him. Then he kept coming. I told Clone, like, bro, if you want me to battle, you got to pay me. You got to give me some kind of incentive not to beat his ass, because that's all I want to do right now. Because real nigga shit, bro, you don't say the shit that he said to me outside of us being locked in a battle and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? So when he would post the shit, make PDP a man again, I said, make PDP beat your ass, I meant that shit. When I say, bro, I will beat the shit out you when I see you, I meant that shit. It took everything, I promise you. My cousin asked me not to fuck up his club. That's the one main reason I didn't hit his ass for real, because, like, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to stay on this topic too long, but Dub, Kid, I'm putting you on the spot. You walk in, and this is not, you don't have to put it to PDP, but you walk in, you hear, I'm gonna beat your ass. Do you automatically assume that battler is losing that battle if you don't know nothing else?
No.
Yeah, I do. I feel like either something was said that got him to that point, or you just like, nah, bro, I'm not fucking with this battle. Like it's either or. Either that's too disrespectful, or you losing and you just can't deal with it. It's one of the two. There's no in between.
I preface this question by saying, yo, you could be completely in the right, but if you arguing with somebody and you both yelling and y'all yelling down the street and I walk outside and y'all both are just yelling, looking crazy, if I just walk outside, I don't know who the crazy one is. I'm just seeing two people argue. So you could have been completely in the right, but if I walk in at the moment and I see only you yelling, I'm gonna assume, yo, man, something wrong with him. Even if you yell it and you are completely in the right, which goes back to if you're the one who says I should beat your ass and I just walked in, I'm gonna assume you're losing that battle. Because why? What has happened at this point? Could you at least, you don't have to agree, could you at least acknowledge that that is a valid argument?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I agree.
I can see that, yeah.
I can see where you're coming from with it, but
I still think for the record, and I told you myself after the battle, I still had you 2-1. So again, I think you won it. That's why I asked you that question, because I still think you won the battle. But I do think you got emotional. If I'm gonna keep the same energy,
I really did. I wanted to beat his ass.
Now let me ask you this, because I've heard you say this one too many times. You keep saying you don't want to take a battle. I don't know why I took this battle. $1 million question: if you don't want to battle this person, why are you battling this person?
I play devil's advocate because I keep getting, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you good. I'm gonna make sure you good. Is at the third. Last time I called my own shots with battles is Message and Prime Time. I called both. I wanted both of them in succession. I called because he called me for rookies versus vets. He said party. He said party boy crash or easy yard. I said, why would you do that to them boys? I said it don't make no sense for me to battle anybody with Message or Prime Time. After them two, I don't want nobody else.
Yeah, and I don't want to get too deep in y'all behind the scenes business. We're not trying to, put nobody out nowhere. But let me ask you this: life is full of leverage. Do you not think that you put in enough work that you should be like? If you say no, then that's fine. Because at the end of the day, you put in work. You're saying you're the face. Why are you then agreeing to battles you don't want to take? Because at
That's
the end
all
of
I've
the
been
day,
getting offered.
why are you only getting offered that then if you're the face? And life,
That's the question. That's the $1 million question.
I'm gonna say this to play devil's advocate. Life is full of leverage. If you put in talent, we've already established now for like we've established for like 2 hours that your talent is gonna win out. So if you put in the work and you're talented enough, if you say no and your talent, I need you on this card. If you tell me no to him, I'm gonna go find you somebody else because I need you on this card. There is no, this is all I'm getting offered. Because if your talent runs out, you don't want him. What about him? Go through my whole roster. I need you on this card.
I'm gonna put this out there. I'm expendable at this point. We got new killers coming in. So from a business standpoint, I'm expendable.
Talent.
I've been here for the longest.
I gotta disagree. And one, I think you're shortchanging your talent. But two,
No, that's not my personal opinion. My personal opinion, I slaughtered the whole roster. But from I guess the higher ups. So what?
Life is full of leverage. If you are the wave, if people are coming in here to see you, you are never expendable because this is a business. I might hate you for every reason, but if I put your name on this flyer and 100 people is gonna come just for you, I might hate you. But guess who on my next event?
Exactly. I'm gonna make my money.
So if you're saying that you're now expendable,
that money.
If you're saying that you're now expendable, I would have to believe that means life is full of leverage. They have the leverage. I don't like you. I'm gonna have to assume if you're saying you're expendable, it sounds like they don't like you. And if I get you out the way, it won't cost me money. You are expendable at that point. But if one, I might hate you, but you're bringing me money, you are not expendable. Or, but that just goes back to talent wins out. So again, it don't matter where you at. It don't matter if they like you or not. If you're talented, I might be mad as hell when I call you, but I'm gonna call you. Would you agree with that? If I leave you off this card and I make $100 and I hate you, but I put you on this card and I make $1,000, am I making that phone call?
That's now. Are you paying attention to the difference though?
Yes, that's exactly why I'm saying talent will win out.
No. I'm not saying you. I'm saying is that business person who doing that business, are they paying attention to that difference when I'm on the card, when I'm not on the card, when I'm in the building, when I'm not in the building, when I'm doing I'm glad you brought that up because this is gonna be my last question, and that goes back to leverage again. If you're bringing people in the building, you're gonna be here because we need you business wise. On the flip side, I'm gonna play the promoter. I want you on this card. You're telling me I want to be paid. First off, everybody, yes or no? Do you think you deserve to get paid for what you've done in battle rap? Wartown, yes.
DUBB, yes or no?
Yeah.
Kidd, yes or no?
Yeah.
Now, again, this is all business. We established that. You're only as good as the people who walk through this door. I don't care how good you rap. I don't care how awesome you perform. I don't care how many views you got on YouTube. Because honestly, if we're being 100, nobody is at a certain point where they make enough views on YouTube that it translates into money. So I don't care whatever views you're arguing about. You're not making me money from them views. The only way I make money off you is if people walk through this door to see you. So if a promoter says, you know what, I will offer you a flat fee or whatever you think your value is. I'm not here to tell you what your value is. Or I will offer you 50% of every ticket for every person who came in here and said they came to see you. Which one are you taking?
The last one.
You're taking the last one. What about y'all?
What was the first one again?
Are you taking a flat fee, whatever you think your fee is, or are you taking a 50% off every single person who says they showed up to the event to see Kidd? Which one are you taking?
Shit. Are you talking about where I am today?
I'm gonna take the second one because it gonna show me where I really am. It's gonna be like a reality check. It's gonna show me where I really am and what I need to do. Do I need to promote myself more? Do I need to make sure? What do I need to do to make sure people come through that door for me?
I'm going the first one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said the first one.
Now I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
He can't tell you what your rate is if you sticking with that.
He can't tell you what your rate is, but flip side, you can't tell him what your rate is because you never proved your value.
That's true.
You never proved your value.
The only reason I said the first one is because with the second one, you never know people's true intentions for you, and life does happen. So a person you might expect to be there, you never know what could happen in their life, and they be like, "Oh, bro, I can't make it."
But life is
full
of
50%.
Life is full of leverage though, because that is true. That is 50-50. Sure. So either side, however that would turn out, if 0 people walked in here and said they came for Dubb, the next time you tell me you want to get paid, bro, why? Nobody came to see you.
Right.
On the flip side, if they be like, "Hey Dubb, can you do this favor for me?" But the last event, 100 people walked through this door and said they here for Dubb. Ain't no favors. This is business, bro. I need my money. So life is about leverages. So at the end of the day, if you aren't confident enough, you could get paid off people coming through the door. Why would I be confident enough I could be paid from people coming through the door for you? Therefore, why would I pay you?
No, that's true. That's true. No, that's definitely true.
Right.
So, I said, but if you speaking off like, I'm just speaking off the point of where I'm at now. But if I'm speaking off being established, I'm definitely doing number 2. Like right now, I'm just saying, because like I said, being that a lot of this stuff isn't local for me, I'm traveling regardless. So a lot of this stuff, I'm going in rooms where I'm making people know who I am when I leave. Versus if I was just somewhere where I could say, "Hey, blah 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 blah," then cool, that's something different. But I'm always going somewhere. I'm cool with making my name. I'm cool with making my name everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay.
James. That's been the code. That's been the code for real.
So, Kidd, are you sticking with your flat fee or are you taking the door?
I ain't gonna lie. Like I got like shit. Shit, all depend. I'll probably say tickets because all depending on what the ticket number is looking like for the event. I know who I'm bringing through the door. Easy 30, 40 can come through, but I don't know. I honestly think
that's just something to think of. That wasn't just for y'all. That's for any battle rapper who watching. Because I see a lot of battle rappers. A lot of battle rappers feel like you should get paid. And if we're just talking strictly talent, everybody on this phone call should be getting paid. That's a fact. But this ain't just about your talent. This is about business, man. Let me do my exit. This is your host, LRW3 of the Talk to Me Nice podcast. If these great gentlemen don't have anything else to say, then we are out of here.